Chapter 64 begins with Seiya reflecting that maintaining control of one's cosmos is an unconscious act like breathing. She is startled when an avalanche occurs on a flat ground. Meanwhile, Yoga, observing Seiya, realizes that if she is truly Athena, everything he was told is true. Unsure of his role, he acknowledges she is Earth's last hope, and that once Athena regains power, humanity can rise again. Yoga recounts his incomplete memories of being sent to another dimension and sealed in a massive block of ice, alone and devastated in an empty world. His existence and cosmos were reduced to mere traces as he was on the verge of disappearing. Then Shura appeared from afar, wielding a sacred sword and brilliant golden eyes. Shuru calls out Excalibur and urges Yoga to awaken, saying that they need him and that it is time for him to return where he belongs. Chapter 65 begins with Shura explaining to Yoga that his sacred sword can destroy sealed barriers and open a breach in interdimensional space, although it cannot fully anchor Yoga back to his world. As such, miracles require divine intervention. Shura acknowledges that the current Athena may not yet have the power to anchor Yoga's existence, risking him drifting eternally in darkness, but insists on trying, trusting a miracle will occur. Yoga accepts, asking to be sent back, stating that if he disappears, it will mean he was not worthy, but he will still accomplish what must be done as a saint. Shuru calls him a comrade and friend before using Excalibur again, sending Yoga back, while calling him the artisan of the future and relying on the goat saints around Athena. Yoga returns to Sayori, who complains about the cold. Yoga rebukes her excuses, stating that controlling one's cosmos begins with maintaining a calm mind even in difficult situations, empathizing that calmness and clarity are the foundation of wielding Cosmo as strength, demonstrating his control. Yoga manipulates moisture in the air to create ice, showing Sayori that true control of Cosmos reveals the truth about the world. He tells Sayori, as Athena, to observe the world without looking away from the harsh truths. When seen with an innocent gaze, the invisible chains of Cosmo that prevent the world from collapsing becomes visible, revealing to Sayori that the surface world is already destroyed, and the countless cosmos chains that stretch across the sky and ground are needed to maintain it. Well, this chapter pretty much ends with a revelation that the surface world pretty much either doesn't exist or is completely held together by Shun's chains. So it's probably going to be a little while before we actually see Shun. Shura, I think he might have said he had an idea about how to save him in an older chapter. No, in an older Gaiden. So we'll see. He's the only one that has yet to really come back truly. So we'll see how it can be saved. But definitely not before we get a big boss fight with Yoga and some primordial god. Well, we'll see. Tell me your thoughts in the comments. Please like, sub, and hit the bell. Later.